I got some NITINOL wire here. NITINOL. Nickel titanium intermetallic alloy. This one is 0.5 millimeters. And its activation temperature is 30 degrees Celsius, plus or minus 10 degrees. So they come in different sizes, diameter, and different activation temperature. Like this one is 1 millimeter thick. It's double the size of this one. And the activation temperature is 40 degrees. This one was 30 degrees, plus or minus 10. This one's 40 degrees. What it means is that those wires, they come pre-programmed, and the pre-programmed position of the wire is straight. When you put it in this one is activation 60 degrees, plus or minus 10. If I put it in hot water that's 60 degrees or higher, then it wants to go to its pre-programmed shape, and that's a straight wire. This one also 40 degrees activation, and it's 0.5 millimeters. So these wires can be bent, like here I have some pieces. They can be bent very easy, but if you put them in this one is the first one that we have here. If I put them in a temperature that's higher than 30 degrees, it will go back to its pre-programmed shape. It's going to be like the pre-programmed shape now is straight wire. But you can program it in different shapes. You just put it in a shape that you want, like for example this. I have to keep it in that position, because once you start warming it up, it wants to go to its programmed shape, and that's straight, so you have to keep it in that position physically. You heat it up so it gets to the, like, getting hot, red hot. Not too red, because it melts very easy. Once you get to the temperature that is getting hot, red hot, then you stop, and then you let it cool down, putting it in cold water or just wait. And then this is going to be the pre-programmed shape. If I take it and I go and pull it like this straight, and I put it in the temperature that's higher than 30 degrees, it will go back to its pre-programmed shape, which is this shape. So let's do some testing and see what it's all about. I've got here some hot water and the temperature. Let's measure the temperature here. This one is 42 degrees. Here I got some wire. See, it goes straight. Except here I bent it already here. I messed with it. So let's try it here again. I have this here. Twist it all around. Temperature right now is 41 degrees, that should work. Bing, there it goes. It's pretty tough. Bing. Let's try this one here. This one is rated at 40 degrees C, and right now we have 41, so it should still work. So this one is, let's bend it. Yeah, still working at 41 degrees. It's barely making it. See? Temperature is getting 41. It's probably not hot enough. So I'm going to warm it up more, and then we try and see if it straightens out more. Okay, I got some hot water in here. Let's see how hot it is. (43 degrees). Okay, let's try and see if it works here. Yeah, straightening out, but it takes a while. It's not like he is very excited about it. See? I need hotter water, because this is rated at 40 degrees, plus or minus 10 degrees, so it could be like maybe 50 or something. So the 30 degrees is a cool one, because that works very fast. So this is the 30-degree one. Let's to twist it. Twist like that. More around. Temperature is 42, alright. Fine. See, this is a cool one to play with at room temperature. The other one's at 40 degrees, you need hotter water. Bam. Okay, I'm gonna hold it in my hand so it cannot jump away. Beep. Now we can do the same thing also with a hot flame. So let's try that with a hot flame, and also with electric current. So we're gonna try that too. So let's try now with a flame, and then later we're gonna use electric current. And we're going to try to give it a different shape. Now it wants to go always to a straight line. We're going to put a certain form in the shape. We're going to change the programmed shape, so it's going to jump always to that programmed shape instead of a straight line. So we're going to do that. But first we're going to try it with the flame. Okay, now we're going to use a candle. This one didn't straight out very good because the water was not hot enough. See how it's still bent? But in the flame it's going to be hotter. So. See how it's straight now? Well, it's still springing. It's still hot, so once it gets to room temperature, then it's easy to bend. This wire is thicker than the other one, so it's harder to bend. Try this again. Okay, I bent the shape. Yes. Now we're going to make a shape, change the pre-programmed shape. Let's say we're gonna do this. We want to make it in a pre-programmed shape like this. So we're going to heat it up until it gets really hot. Oh, see, he wants to go to his straight position. I have to really hold it. Here it is. Now we have a new shape, pre-programmed. Now we want to straighten it out. It's still hot, so you see he wants to go to keep his pre-programmed shape. You have to wait until it gets to room temperature. Getting there. Okay, I can shape it already again. Let's put this around here. Let's see if it wants to go back to its pre-programmed shape that we programmed in there. There he goes. Let's try it again. You have to wait a little bit because it doesn't want to move yet. Okay, what we're gonna do now? Let's go like this. This is what we have. Let's go and see if it goes to his pre-programmed new shape. There he goes. Now let's try to put it back in a straight line, pre-program it in a straight line. I have to try to bend it in a straight line. I need some pliers. have to force it in that new shape. That's more or less as straight as that I can make it. Well, this is going to be the new pre-programmed shape. It's not very straight, but that's the best I could do. So let's try it and check it out. Let's bend it up. Okay, let's try it. If it goes back straight, more or less. Yeah, didn't go that way. Maybe I changed the program already again. Heated it up too much. Okay, let's straighten it out again. This is it. Okay, that's the new pre-programmed shape. Still hot. Okay, let's twist it here. I'm not going to keep it in the frame, I'm just going to touch it a little bit. And still has a different shape in there. Because the flame is, you have not much control over the flame. So let's try electrical way. So here's my power supply. I'm going to hook it up to the, it's DC power supply, DC current. Let's hook it up and see what happens here. I put the meter so it's measuring current only. Okay, let's bend it and see if it goes back to its pre-programmed shape. So we need more current. Is that 12 amps? Well, okay, let's apply some current. Here goes. At 9 amps, it starts moving. This is the shape we put in before. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can pre-program it back again to the straight wire. You have to be careful because it melts very easy. Let me show you. I have here a piece. See, I'm going to apply current. This is a thin wire. How thin is it? 0.5? Yeah, 0.5 millimeter. See how many amps it can withstand here. Now I'm at 7 amps. 8. 10 amps. 12 amps. Getting red, you see? It's glowing already. 12 amps. 14. 16. Ping, there it goes. 16 amps and then it breaks, it melts. Well, this length, it depends on the length of the wire and the diameter. Let's see if we can pre-program it again to a straight wire. I'm going to put it in a clamp on one side, because you need to hold it in place, that's the hard part. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oops. Oops. Too much current already. Try to get it red hot. Here he goes. A little bit more. Oh. Now I have 24 amps. Okay, shut it down and pull it. have to keep it like that until it cools down. Okay, yeah, I got it straight here. Now I have it straight. This should be the new pre-programmed position. Let's see if it works. I'm going to bend it. Power to it, just a little bit, to warm it up. At 60 degrees, this one. This one is at 40 degrees. This one is 40 degrees, so let's warm it up and try to get him to go straight again. Just warm it up. Here he goes. Should go straight now. Yep. That's it, straight. So the pre-programmed position is straight now. Okay, let's bend it. Yeah, almost getting there. Yeah, almost straight. That's pretty good. Okay, let's try the thinner wire here. Let's try and see what happens. This one you have to be careful because it needs very little current. Here it goes. It's barely 1 amp or something. Yep. This one is easier to play with. Let's program a spiral, a spring shape here. To keep it in position here. Okay, this will do it. Have to increase the temperature here. Oops, you want to melt it. Well, this is going to be the new pre-programmed position. It's a weird shape, but this is the pre-programmed shape. So let's straighten it out. Okay, I twisted it and let's see if it goes to its new shape. It's a hard time to get there. Okay, this is his new shape. Let's put a shape in there. Oops. Let's see if it goes there. That it? That's it, I guess. Okay, let's try to straighten it back out again. I have to wait until it gets hot. Oh, here it is hot. Pull it straight. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, let's see what the new shape is. Let's see if it's straight again. This is it. Not very straight, but that's it. Or it's difficult if you have only two hands, you know, you need 3 or 4 hands to do this right. But that's how it works. So it's fun to play with.